Revisions on Junior Form topic, Simultaneous Equations. In this video, I would like to introduce one of the programs you can set up into your calculator to solve the simultaneous equations. And maybe some of you do not know what is the reverse simultaneous equations. The form like this, do you remember? We have two equations with two unknowns because we want to solve it because I want to find the solution, satisfy both equations. So I need to make subject or by using the method of elimination to solve it. Some of you remember we need to use equation 1 subtract equation 2 or another method to find the unknown. But in linear form, you may make good use of your calculator to find the unknown. Here is the formula. And you can take out your calculator, press mode, and then press 6. Press 1, edit, input this formula. For example, you can press 1. You can see I have already input this formula. But some of you do not know how to set up the formula. Can you see? There are some symbol and ABC. So how can I find this question mark? You can, for all the symbol, most of the symbol, you can press shift 3 to find, for example, this question mark, arrow, colon, and this triangle. Okay. How to find ABC? Can you see? Maybe I need to go back first. Okay. Can you see there is A here, B, C, D, X, Y, M. So you can press alpha A to call this A out, and then alpha B you can type B, and so on. You can see for all this sign is minus sign, okay? Minus sign. Can you see this is M to the power -1? So you can press this button, X to the power -1. Okay, I delete it first. And after input all the digits, there are maybe 51 or 50 to 53, depends on your model. After you input all the program, you can press for example, how can I escape? Okay, how can I lift this mode? You can press mode 1 and then you can go out. How can I call this program? For example, if you set up into your program, you can press program. I store in the P3, so I can press 3 to call this program. How can I use this program? Easy. If you have a simultaneous equation, first of all, you need to rearrange the order, the form like this. Unknown X, unknown Y, all the constant term to the right hand side. So if you are in this format, how can I solve it? You can press the coefficient of X is equal to 1, so I press 1. The coefficient of Y is equal to 1, so I press 1, X cubed. And then the constant term is equal to 7, so 7 X cubed. 1, -1, X cubed, and 1. The first answer must be your first unknown. So the order of the unknown is important. Must be the first is X, then the second one, the first unknown must be X. So X is equal to 4. And Y is equal to 3. You do not need to solve it by yourself. But one reminder, in public exam, especially for the section A1 questions, there are one mark for the method of elimination and substitution. So in general, I guess most of you know how to eliminate X because the coefficient of X are equal. So 1 minus 2, you can show your work how to eliminate the unknown. So remember, don't write down by solving. I don't know how can you solve it, or some question you cannot use 1 subtract 2. I want to demonstrate one more question. If you haven't finished the set up the program, you can pause the video and set up the program first. Remember, there are 2 to the power negative 1. This is m to the power negative 1. This is also m to the power negative 1. Okay? If you have any difficulty, you can ask during the lesson. Okay, we can set up the program together. So, how to solve the second example? Example 2. I want to solve 3x plus 4y is equal to 24, and then 4x plus 3y is equal to 22. I want to find the x and y. Remember, okay, step 1, you need to check if the order is correct or not. Unknown x, unknown x, unknown y, and then constant on the right hand side. So you can take out your calculator, program 1, 3, 4, and 24. Program 3. 3, 4, 24, and then 4, 3, 22. No, wait. 3, 4, 24, 4, 3. 3, 4, 24, 4, 3, and 22. Okay, maybe I want to use another example. Let me check. I want to have one of the answer more. I also need to check my program. This is correct. Oh, okay, good. So I don't want to use this one. Okay, 3x minus y is equal to 12, and then 2x plus y is equal to 13, because you cannot find the rational root of these questions. Okay, so how can we solve it? Take out your calculator, program 3 again. 3, negative 1, 12, 2, 1, and 13. You can find the unknown x is equal to 5, and unknown y is equal to 3. But you need to show your work, how to get the first mark. Some of you can use equation 1 plus, don't write down 1 minus 2, because when you do 1 minus 2, you cannot eliminate any unknown. So, 2 method. Either, okay, you can, this is equation 1, this is equation 2. I can multiply 2 for the first equation and multiply 3 for the second equation. Then the coefficient of x are equal, also positive. So you can just write down 2 times 1 minus 3 times 2. Then you can get the mark for the method of eliminations. Because after multiply this one, you can find the unknown y, and then you can find the unknown x. So one more questions, and then you can do another one. Okay, I want to do one more questions, one DSC questions. There are 2 kinds of ticket, which is first class and economy. And then the total number of tickets sold is equal to 600. If I know if I know the number of tickets sold on the economy is 3 times that of first class tickets, you can let, we have 2 unknown. One is F and E be the number of, so of the first class and respectively. So I know F plus E is equal to 600. This is equation 1. One of the techniques for solving this kind of simultaneous equation is that you can set up the equation by consider a sentence. For example, this sentence, maybe you can set up one of the equations. This is the second sentence. 3 times first class is equal to E. So this is equation 2. And maybe you need to make the subject. So 3F minus E is equal to 0. This is equation 3. Okay, from 2. So these two equations, consider these two equations. I can solve the questions by using calculator. 1, 600. And then 3, -1, and 0. So remember the first unknown. So F is equal to 150, and then E is equal to 450. How to solve it? I need to show the work. So equation 1 times 3 minus 2. So remember, write down all your work. Then the required answer, because you need to find the number of the sum of the money. Is equal to 850 times 150 plus 450 times 500. So the answer is equal to 352500. Can you see? Check your answer. So correct. Remember, there are lots of questions related to simultaneous equations in DSC. Make good use of the program and then set up the question sentence by sentence, and then you can find the answer. For example, this one, we have two unknowns. One is the number of orange, and then the second unknown is the number of apple. The price of oranges is equal to 2, and then the price of an apple is equal to 3. Sentence by sentence. The sum of the money is equal to 46. So I know 2O plus, okay, maybe you don't want to use O because this is equal to similar to 0. 2x plus 3a is equal to 46. The total number of orange and apple is equal to 20. So x plus a is equal to 20. You remember, let the unknown, let x and a be the number of orange and apple respectively. So take out your calculator, you can find the answer. 46 and then 120. So x is equal to 14, y a is equal to 6. How to find it? Remember the method of eliminations. Equations 2 times 1 times 2, 1 minus equation 2 times 2, then you can find the answer. Try to do question 2, page 2 and page 3. We can check the answer together during the lesson. Okay, there's 2 pages. You can try.